You're black.
Let me join again.
One moment. I, I just checked the other phone just in case the live will be ruined again, and the only thing is I'm the only one that I can see.
Okay.
Do you have classes today?
No, I don't have classes today. That's thank God.
I see.
I got
Turn on your chat.
live chat is on. Man, I got my screen's getting worse on my one computer. I just noticed that. That's not good.
By the way, is the All Souls Day a holiday to there? I mean,
All Souls Day.
November 1, I think.
I've heard of it. I don't know if it's like exactly a holiday or a big
Oh,
holiday
really?
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've heard of it, but what is it?
It's All Souls Day.
No, but like what is it about?
Just remembering the dead.
Oh. No, I don't. I mean, not so much. Not so much.
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not so much. I like De La De La Dos De La Muertos. That one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Dia de los Muertos. Yeah, there we go. That's it, right? That's it, right?
it's doesn't sound good.
No, I was just say. I know.
I
I'm
mean,
like
the
halfway
Spanish
through that.
language, most of the time, you need to like, how do you say that? This when you try to pronounce everything, it must be so clear. And I think they have rolling R's when they say things with letter R, kinda.
Yeah, that's why I don't. That's
R-
that's why I don't speak Spanish to
Muertos,
people.
right?
Muertos. Yeah. See, not for me. Like I know Spanish, but a little bit, but I don't do it because it just doesn't. I'm not good at it.
I mean, my grandmother and my grandfather actually speaks Spanish because their parents and like the people before them speak Spanish. I mean, here actually from Spain.
Yeah, no, I kind of like I've told you before. My grandma's Mexican and stuff. She's like first generation American or whatever. You know what I'm
I
saying? So
I
like
mean, say hello to our watchers.
how's it going, everybody? I hope you heard me butcher my Spanish. That's all I can say. Anyone else speak Spanish out there? Anyone? Anyone? Maybe a little bit. Yeah. See, that's the
Going
thing. I
back,
don't know. I have like a what?
and I mean, I'm saying you go ahead.
Yeah, I'm like a little bit tongue tied or something like that. So I think it like causes problems with my R's and everything else
I
like
think
that.
most
So
Americans are like having always a hard time to like to pronounce or even like speak Spanish in a Spanish kind of way. I mean,
yeah,
I'm basing on most of the movies and the
fine.
series that I've seen. They're trying so hard, but it's not it.
Yeah, again, like I get what you're saying completely. Um, I think for me, it is
Por
more
favor,
por favor,
por
por
favor.
favor, por favor. Yeah, I can't roll it because like the thing on the bottom of my tongue,
Yeah,
it's called the what it is, the frenum. So
yeah.
my frenum is like longer, like it goes further down my tongue than it's supposed to. So I think that really causes problems for that.
I
I have
mean,
trouble with Russian a little bit too because they do like a similar thing with ours,
yeah.
but it's like not exactly the same.
So, is it hard for you all to also to like learn German?
No, German's easy. That's the thing. German like it works different with your tongue. I think. Hey, how's it going?
How are you?
I don't know what that last word's supposed to be, but
I mean, I can't get anything from the name. Where are you from?
I mean, I can get something from it, but
I'm sure it's from the city.
I don't get the last part. Sure, like I don't know what that's supposed to be. I think it's Eastern. Yeah, how's it
I
going, my guy?
mean, that might be his name.
I think most romance languages in general are more difficult for me.
Hey, where are you from?
Big hearts, dude. Big
Yeah,
hearts out here.
going back.
Mhm. Do you do hearts like this? Do you do hearts like this?
Oh, he's from Canada. How are you?
Canada.
We're from. We're
Oh,
in Canada, by the way.
I was gonna say something. And I'm like, no, I can't. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, we're in Canada, man. Canada is. Some of my family lives there actually.
Oh, really?
Can't
They just
remember
crossed the border
exactly
and then
where.
just didn't come back.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Would you rather stay in Canada or stay there in Michigan?
I don't know Michigan. Michigan's like one of the
No.
best states in the U.S. It's kind of like one of the poorest in a way, but it's like also
Mhm.
one of the most economically. You have like the highest economic ability to survive as a poor person too. It's weird. It's like Michigan's like one of the poorest states, but things are also the cheapest here. It's
Mhm.
like really weird. It's like hard to explain. So like if it like everything is a third the price of California probably. It doesn't matter what it is. It's like pretty much across the board a third the price. I don't know. And it's also one of the safest as far as like natural disaster. Michigan's like one of the best in the nation, dude.
Oh, really? Or are you just saying
We
that
got
because you're from Michigan?
no, I'm not. We got all the water. We produce all our own food. We have oil. I mean, we produce all our like we basically produce all our own energy. We have like a great medical industry. We have a great auto industry. We I don't know. We kind of got it going on. We run an economic deficit a lot, but I think that's for like other reasons. Yeah. But most places run an economic deficit. So I mean, like realistically, we're just like everybody else using more money than we got. So
Did I tell you before that my grandfather used to study at the University of Michigan after college here in the Philippines?
yeah, you did say something like that.
I
That's
think we got.
that's also one of the best schools in the world,
Oh,
by the
really?
way. That's
Well,
another thing Michigan has going on.
really.
It's ranked, I think, 16th in the nation, and then it's like ranked 27th or something like that in the world. So, oh, what
Oh,
Q&A sticker?
I didn't know that.
Win- window or
I mean,
alley?
how do you do that?
I don't know, man. I don't know what that is. How to do that or what? I don't know how to get rid of it now either.
Oh,
Ah.
I removed it already. I didn't know how
Oh, I
to
was trying
do
to
it
answer
again.
it. I was like, "Hmm."
Anyway,
That was pretty neat. I was just like, cool. That's something to remember to do later. We could do that. We could have like questionnaires and stuff. Oh, I can't do it on my end. Okay.
I can find it.
Yo,
That's so
you
irritating.
sitting the flush chat. Yeah, I know, dude. I hate that stuff sometimes. Like you'd be like, oh, should you do it again? What are
I
something you're
don't know.
surprisingly good at?
It just appeared. I tried to remove it because the question is so stupid, and I can't do it anymore.
I don't know. That's pretty neat. I
If
will
you're
remember
going to
that for
Canada,
later.
if you're going to Canada, what state are you going to? Are you Do you think is best for you?
Oh, in Canada, where would I hang
Mhm.
out? Is that what you're asking?
I mean, if you're going to stay,
Ontario. Ontario. I mean, it's like, why would I go anywhere else? Most of the population lives there. Maybe,
that's the state near your state, right?
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Toronto.
I think that's where Ottawa is, right?
I don't know about Ottawa. Toronto.
Hey,
That's all I
Amir.
know. How's it going, Amir?
Yeah, where are you?
I was gonna make a joke, but yeah, no. Toronto is probably the best place I would say
I
to live
think
in Canada.
Toronto is just like on the south of Ottawa because like
Yeah, I don't know. Is that
a
Ottawa
few weeks
City?
ago I've been using Ottawa and Toronto as my like main place
VPN?
to do the thing.
Oh, to put videos at. Gotcha. So I'm assuming Ottawa is a city. Yeah, I don't really know a lot of Canadian cities, so it probably is just north or south. I can't imagine it's much south of Toronto, but it could be probably north of it. But I don't really know. I don't really know. I
No,
just know you get to Toronto from Detroit.
Toronto is on the south of Ottawa.
Okay, so it must
But
be
the
right
thing
by
is that
Detroit.
when I transferred the location to Toronto, that's where I got more views.
Ah,
Apparently, there are more people watching YouTube there. Do you
yep, I
understand the
did.
last comment?
I'm assuming it's me, but whatever. I love that kind of stuff, dude, because I was like bathed the last time, and I actually
Mm.
haven't taken a shower, so it's funny.
Oh,
I'm
really?
about at the same place I was before, so that it's funny that they say that because honestly, I'm just some days I look better than others.
Mm.
It's just a matter of how much sleep I get.
Yeah, you can change the location, but you need to be careful because you might get you
It
might get
only it
big.
only sort of works too. YouTube still knows because it doesn't just use it uses like more than just your IP and your set location. So, I mean, you can do that and it does help, but it doesn't always do everything.
And also, it depends on the videos that you're sharing. If it doesn't make sense, like sharing it to another location, they will find out.
Yeah. The thing
Like,
is, Google is or YouTube's owned by Google, so they can just use all your Google Map data to figure out
mm,
where you're actually from, and they do that. So they'll just like ping right into your phone and be like, "Oh, this person's not here at all," and we can
mm,
prove this by the Google Map data. So I
that's true.
mean, but that's just saying. Um,
And
you
also
do it on a
sometimes
computer.
when you're like using VPN, all of those people who are like using, for example, the a US location, all of you are just using the same IP address, so Google will know that most of you are just using the same address.
Yeah, exactly. That too. That too. That's what I'm saying. It's not hard for them to figure that out. I'm not saying
Yeah,
like they care a ton all the time, but they do. They can do all that. So pretty like pretty wicked what they can do.
and also
Did you see?
when you have like a specific niche and you're sharing it to somewhere else that doesn't make sense there, you know, I guess don't do it.
Yeah, no, it's the thing. Like, it needs to be like one of those universal things, like that everyone does a little bit or whatever else. Like it's like obviously like use the same language. Advanced view farming
I
with
don't
AI,
know
like
about that.
I do. I mean, I've thought about doing stuff like that. Kind of, not
But
exactly.
mean, Dorian, do you have like can you give an overview about that?
Oh, view farming. Oh, okay. It's you get a bunch of different YouTubes linked to AI bots via something like N8N or whatever else, and they all have their own specific emails linked through
Mm,
Google's API key, and then you connect it to the N8N thing or like one of the other bot servers, and then you have them do a set of commands, basically loop through all your videos, and they'll watch it, and they can leave comments and everything else like that. I don't know if that's what they're talking about. Oh, they're taking notes, dude. Everywhere in the world does bot farms, my guy. Everywhere in the world does bot farms. Like it's like I mean, China definitely is known for it, but India does it. America does it. Lots of places do it. Uh, I want to say, what is it? I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, that's not a uniquely China thing. I know that we like to say that, but everywhere in the world does that.
I mean,
Pretty common practice.
the Chinese might actually have some call centers here in the Philippines doing those things.
Yeah, yeah. No, there definitely are. I'm gonna say that theirs is like a lot more sophisticated than what I just like ran down through too. Like that's just like for like the average Joe to get his numbers up a little bit. You know what I mean? Chinese got like whole grids of phones and like plastic cases. They're all like locked in and synced up to a computer that tells them exactly what to do.
America's number one.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying we're not, but whatever. Yeah, I'm just saying we do it too. Don't like it would say, but we got to take like a level of
I mean,
responsibility here. We definitely do it too.
it will be hard to hire Americans to do that because they will be asking for a higher salary.
Oh yeah, no, no. The only time Americans do that is when they're doing it for themselves. You know what I mean? They're like, "Oh, I can
Yeah, that's
implement
true.
this really quick, and I can make some money." You know what I mean? Or it's like some weird operation that the police are doing. They do that too. But again, it's not for like monetary gain necessarily.
Th-
Yeah.
I was supposed to ask you a political question. I'm not going to do it.
No, God, dude, I got sidetracked there. I was like, I forgot what I was talking about before. If he's talking about that, and I'm like literally about to like do not that exactly for YouTube, but I am about to
Mm.
do that for like other stuff, and I just blows my mind.
I'll just ask. I'll just ask those questions when you do your live because you know your
Oh, okay,
live
yeah, yeah.
your live can like do all those things.
Fair enough, fair enough. taking over country is a lot harder, I think, than most people would assume, man. Especially these days, man. And you fucking get caught right away. It's a real fun idea sometimes, right? You know what I mean? But everyone wants to be the ruler of their own land. But no, I once like joked about being like, "Oh man, dude, if I
Oh,
could just have Luxembourg, that'd be
the
sweet."
question in here actually is coming back. Am I going to
Oh,
try
that's
it?
it.
What do you want?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Oh, it disappeared. It's so stupid.
Oh man, oh man.
It's irritating. Could have done it quickly.
No, it is a little irritating, isn't it?
I don't know where to find it. Anyway,
I don't either. I think that if we were on like the web version of YouTube, it'd be like a little bit easier for some of that stuff and everything else. Like I was saying before, man, OBS Studio is where it would be for us because
mm,
then I could like be putting stuff up on the screen probably too, like mid chats and oh there it is. Try it. Oh where the sound's wrong.
by the
Nope.
way, Joe, what state are you from? If you're still there. By the way, aside from Pan's Labyrinth, what's your favorite horror movie, Dorian?
I'll, I wouldn't say Pan's Labyrinth was my favorite. I just like the art design and stuff like that.
Okay, is that a horror movie? I think that's sci-fi, right? The State of Canada.
It's a
Yeah,
it's a it's a it's a high horror fantasy kind of.
yeah, the State of Canada and the Gulf of America. Just kidding. And trying to go
State of Denmark.
political. And
Is it Denmark?
maybe in the in the coming months, the state of Greenland.
Yeah. Oh, Greenland, not Denmark. Jesus Christ, Orion.
Um, do you have any idea why he wanted to like get the green get Greenland? What are you planning to do there? Like,
Can you see the question on your screen?
huh?
Can you see a question on your screen?
No,
Oh, dang it,
is
dude.
it
Maybe
showing
it's
in
just for me.
yours?
Yeah, I got. I'll show you later. It's just I was just like editing it. That's what I was like doing a second ago. But apparently
Oh,
it didn't pass through.
it disappeared.
I mean, it did now. Yeah. I think the state of Canada idea is terrible. Terrible. That's like a lot of people you got to deal with now. A lot of like a couple places. I think I want to say it's like Alberta and stuff like that. They've talked for years about like seceding from Canada, and
Oh,
there's like
really?
jokes about them joining America and everything else like that already. And there's been jokes like that for a long time. Do I think it'll
I
ever happen? Probably not. Greenland,
Greenland.
Greenland. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it.
I
But
I mean, the Gulf of Mexico just joined America.
see that one. I I get like on a technical side, but from a historical context, no. You know what I'm saying? It's all we've all been calling it the Gulf of Mexico from a long time for a long time. I you know what I mean? I get from a technical perspective because I looked into it and stuff like that. It's like whoever has the most like it's like not like deep ocean trench, but it's like whoever has the most like continental shelf in a gulf usually names it. Like that's like the standard or whatever. And technically America does have more continental shelf or something like that. So I mean, but it is stupid because we've been calling it the Gulf of it just like we've been calling it the Gulf of Mexico for God, I don't know how long. You know what I mean? And it just doesn't make sense to switch it all of a sudden. That adds like a lot of extra work for lots of people. It's just Gulf of Mexico. So what? You know what I mean? Why does it
And
matter?
I um And then actually just a few were it, it was just like a few years ago that I realized that Puerto Rico is part of the US, and most of the all of the people there are actually US citizens.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah,
I
fuck yeah.
always thought growing up that it's a country of it on its own.
I mean, kind of not. They do all their own. They're in charge of their own government and stuff, kind of.
Do they have their own president?
I don't know about that. I think they
I
have
think
like
they just have
a
like a
weird
governor.
governor thing. Yeah, it's like some kind of governor thing, but they
Hmm.
have like a autonomy over their own country, like the island. It's kind of like Guam.
Yeah, I know it's part of the US, right? And there are a lot of Filipinos there. I tried actually to pin some of my videos there before. I didn't get a lot of
Well,
views there.
it's
Thinking
just
that
like Guam.
thinking that, thinking that I thought there will be like a lot of Filipinos who will like be nostalgic about my videos. But no,
No,
I'll stick to Toronto. Just kidding.
well, Guam I think runs itself too. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
don't. That's the thing. We're like we have more over. I think Puerto Rico benefits more than Guam does. I'm not even really sure, but they're both in the same like kind of category there a little bit as
yeah.
far as like I'm pretty sure they have like autonomy completely from the U.S. if in some level. I don't really
Hmm.
know as much about Guam, so I think we've talked about Puerto
It's
Rico before, where they kind of they get like they pay taxes, they pay U.S. taxes and like FICA taxes, so like Medicare
mm,
taxes and stuff like that, and they get those benefits, but they don't actually pay like state and federal taxes on goods and things like
mm,
that. So, but they pay like the benefit taxes, so that
um.
they don't pay the other taxes.
Do you like consider it like a colony of the US, or just like, is there
We call it
like
a we call it a territory.
territory?
Territory.
Yeah, other word for colony. Just
Well,
kidding.
no, not exactly because
Just
because
kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't be so
I
serious
mean
about it.
it's just like yeah.
It's a colony.
I mean as much as like the whole Northwest Territory was a colony. You know what I'm saying? I
Hmm,
mean technically all the first 13 U.S. states were all colonies too.
that's
So
true.
we were all colonies. Yeah. So I mean like. That's kind of how I look at it. You know what I mean? I don't like calling them a colony. But I feel that's kind of rude to the Puerto Ricans and
Yeah, if
stuff.
the
They could have been a state anytime in the last like 20 years if they wanted to. They just don't want to.
this
So
is just a joke, okay? So if the
yeah,
50 states are colonies, then Puerto Rico is like a lower kind of colony. Just
I
kidding.
mean
I mean, because they
they
can't vote.
enjoy they kind of enjoy all the benefits of being a part of the U.S. without any of the responsibility. So I mean, honestly, they're doing pretty good. I think. I
Oh,
don't know.
really?
That's the thing. They don't get really much say as far as what the U.S. does, but they don't
Mm.
really have to. They're not really burdened or like held responsible for what the U.S. does either. So it's kind of like
I'm
a kid, you know what I mean? It's like really, I don't know,
I'm just wondering also. Like for example,
full
if
protection.
I'm from Puerto Rico, and then I was, of course, obviously I'm an American, and then I transferred to Florida
You can become
permanently.
you can become a
Then
citizen of Florida. Yeah,
can I
same
vote
same
already?
privileges. You can vote in Puerto Rico anyway. I'm pretty sure it doesn't
So
matter.
where are
But
their
that's what I'm
votes
saying.
going if they're voting
They vote they vote for president. I'm pretty
for
sure
president?
they can vote for president. Yeah,
So doesn't make sense?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like a weird situation they're in because because the president can affect certain things. Like I said, like as far as like going to like war or economic policies that could affect them,
Mm,
or like FICA and Medicare taxes and stuff like that. Those all affect Puerto Rico because
mm.
they do pay into like the benefits side of our financial plan and stuff like that, and they are under our nickname, the roommate Juan. He's talking about the guy in the background. You're one of your buddies.
Oh, oh, sure. Call them whatever you want. That's fine.
But yeah, it's Puerto Rico is in like a weird situation. I don't like, and I don't know everything about it. And like we've as a like the U.S. have talked with Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico has we kind of they just kind of don't become a state because they want to have like a lot of House congressional seats, and they want to have a
Mm.
lot of they'd have the same amount of Senate seats. But really, they would. I think economically they lose out more than they gain from that situation, is what it is. Because again, now they have to pay like a higher tax rate and stuff like that. And I don't know all there is to know about it, but
Hey, Joe.
I've looked
May
into it a couple times.
maybe you have some topics that you want us to talk about. I mean,
Me
they
or
might be bored. They might be
random?
bored with us talking about Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I know we've done this before too. I think so. It's not super interesting. It's really not. It depends if you're like maybe if you're like American or Puerto Rican and care about interplays of that, but it's really it is boring. That's the thing. We have lots of Puerto Ricans here, man, dude. It's like crazy. Like we were saying, like going to Florida or whatever else.
Yeah.
Do it all the time. Michigan's a big hub. I mean, I don't want to call it like a hub, but like as far as percentiles go, it's like weird. Lots of like Hispanic people in general, and then like Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, people from like Haiti. They come to Michigan, man. It's weird. It's just big here. It's like easy. I think it's easy
because
for them.
because Michigan is a place for black people, mopeds, and people. Just kidding.
Well, I think it's just like because it's like even if they don't have U.S. citizenship, it's really easy for them to get jobs here. As far
Yeah.
as like in our farm sector and stuff like that, we have like a really big farm sector,
Mm.
and they usually get paid about the same as like everyone else, as everyone else. So it's like they come here. Whenever I worked on farms, like I swear to God, I'm like one of three white guys, and
Yeah.
then the rest will be like some denomination of foreign person. You know what I mean? And it's usually like I said, it depends what kind of farm sector you're in, but it's usually like
What kind of
Hispanic
farm did you
or
work
Asian.
for? Cotton. Just kidding.
No, no, I worked at
How
a
does it feel
poultry
being a slave?
farm.
Just kidding.
Oh, we all made good money. That's the thing.
Not really.
We made like
Are
we
you
made
whipped?
like
Just kidding.
no, no. They tried doing that a couple times, and I was like, "Hey, dude, put that down. My name's Toby, dude. Like, cut that crap out."
God.
Or no, wait, no, I said that backwards.
I
My
hope
name's
no one.
Quick to Kente. Son of
I
a
hope
bitch.
no one reports this.
Oh my god, dude. I know. I was trying to make a I was trying to make a roots joke, and I totally backfired because I said it backwards. I'm half asleep. Sorry. Don't cut that
Michigan is
out.
one of the first free state, right?
I think we've always. I don't think we had slaves. I want to
Ah,
say we didn't
really?
have slaves.
Uh,
Yeah.
I think it's most in the south, right?
There might have been like a very brief. I don't want to lie and say we never had slaves. There might have been a very brief period where we did have slaves, but I don't think so. They always talk about them going to Canada, but I think that was more because in states like Michigan and then like Wisconsin and stuff, there
Mm,
was lots of cases where slaves would take off to here and they would be free, but then their masters or whatever, their masters would come and
mm,
take them back or use legal means to reacquire that person. You know what I'm
I see.
saying? So I think that's why they would go to Canada. I don't think that it was that we had slavery in our states at all. It is mostly the South. Like and then some of the East Coast and stuff like that.
Um,
So,
during
like
like the
Frederick
older
Douglass
times,
specifically. What?
I'm, I'm just wondering, do you have witches there also before in Michigan?
There's lots of stuff like that. Yeah, like there's lots of talk of stuff like
Hi,
that. Anyway,
Michael.
I was going Michael Myers.
Oh,
Has he got the mask on his profile?
yeah. I
Yeah, he does. I
actually
knew
thought
it.
it was the Phantom of the Opera
No, no, that's
because it's
Michael
so.
Myers, dude.
Yeah. Do you know the Phantom of the Opera?
I do know of it. I think I've watched a movie about it before, but I don't think it was probably correct at all.
Give me a moment. One moment. I'll get a mask.
Okay. I think I think Sean Connery. Why am I thinking that?
Yeah. Yeah, since Mike Myers is here.
Evil
Evil.
Larry. God, dude, I'm not sure. You switched your name. Oh, the
Yeah.
Pennywise mask.
I mean, I
You said
got
it
a
didn't
late.
fit.
Huh? Yeah.
You said it didn't
What?
fit. It looks like it fits well. It doesn't. You said it doesn't fit.
Oh, it's the latex one. That
Oh,
doesn't fit. This is like a harder one. I
okay, okay.
I was trying. I tried to like buy it just in case the latex one will not work. Do you think it's better?
Yeah, that looks a lot better. It looks like it fits good.
Oh yeah, but it doesn't look so real compared to the latex one.
That's all right.
Yeah,
There's so much you can do.
I mean it's
I
still
like I
four
say, man. You
thousand.
need to
Yeah, I
1,000. You
remember.
said. Oh heck yeah, dude. Well, yeah, that's what we need. We need like subway surfers on the top here, so everyone like gets like hooked on that stuff. You know what I mean? They're
Yeah,
like, oh man, what's that? You pretty good at Minecraft? You get like do you use like World Edit or anything like that?
yeah.
Minecraft's like changed since I was a kid, man. Holy crap.
I
I
mean,
tried playing it once in the last 10 years and it's they got bees and everything else now.
oh really?
I don't even know that's probably from a long time ago. Yeah. I remember when they added horses. That happened when I was like right around the time I stopped playing when I was younger. God, that was like revolutionary.
I'm still trying to think where we knew Larry.
I can't figure it out either.
I can still remember. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh no, mine's about to be. I gotta pay that bill.
I can still remember. Like I don't know. I'm still trying to
I can't place it, dude. I'm telling you. Normally I remember everything. I just can't
make
even
us
do it.
remember you, Larry. What have we been? We been talking to last time when you were here?
Who's the guy from Star Trek? Not to like divert from
I'm not a
Larry.
fan of that
Larry will
one.
tell us when he wants to. You don't know Star Trek?
What's the
He's like
sign? What's the
no,
sign
he's
in
like
Star
the sign.
in Star Trek?
Oh, I don't. I'm like the main guy from Star Trek. He's the guy who's the Michael Myers mask.
Spot.
No, not Spock. God, I keep wanting to say Sean Connery, and I know that's not right, dude. I just can't. It's that guy. Literally, there's a joke where he says the guy who I'm thinking of says Sean Connery, and dang it, dude. He did
I,
like an episode of Cosmos or something like that with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
I have a limited information about Star Trek. The only thing I know about Star Trek is that Sheldon is a fan of it, and that's where I got Captain Spock.
See, I'm not like a Star Trek fan really, but I'm a Star Wars guy. You know, it's either like Star Wars or you like Star Trek. You know what I mean? It's like one or the other. But
I mean, I'm
so,
not a fan of those two.
oh man, dude, you don't like space stuff. That's what it is. Star Wars is iconic. It's just
I mean,
oof. It's like Harry Potter, man.
yeah, I'm
Like Harry
more
Potter,
of a
iconic.
Harry Potter fan.
See, some people like fantasy over sci-fi. I get it. You're a fantasy person, maybe, huh? Or do you
Yeah.
like the dramas? The dramas.
It depends on the story most of the time. When like the 15 minutes of the movie is already boring, then I'm not going to continue watching it. I mean,
I'm
I
that
like the
one.
Hunger Games.
See, I like the books a lot. I was not a super big fan of the movies. I don't know. Sometimes when they distill stuff down, it doesn't like work great. It's kind of like how like the Percy Jackson movies were. I hated
Yeah.
that. I hated that movie. Despised it with a passion,
Oh my
dude.
God, Columbus will be sad about. You know Chris
Who?
Columbus,
Uh-uh.
the director of Percy
1492?
Jackson, is also the director of the first two Harry Potter movies.
Well, I'm not saying he directed bad. I'm just saying like the whoever wrote the script for the movie
He
needs to get
kind
punched in
of,
the face.
I think it's the one who did the script for the movie.
Oh man, well sorry, dude. Like yeah, you know when you direct stuff, you don't really always write the script itself. You just do like the director's cut of the script. So I don't know
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
mean he became better when he did the Harry Potter movies.
Ah, dude, it's Percy Jackson came out first.
Yeah, that's why he was better.
Or not, I mean not first. Harry Potter came out before before that.
No,
It depends what movies he did.
no.
He's a
Um,
go
Percy Jackson was the reason why he was chosen to do the Harry Potter films because he was good at doing that. The only thing is that the Percy Jackson flopped kinda in the box office.
It flopped because it was awful. It was awful, dude. Anyone who read the books would know that movie sucked. I'm sorry. They literally crammed 5 books into one movie haphazardly. Like it was I mean, from a purely like director standpoint and stuff like that, if you don't know anything about the books, I'm not saying he did a bad job. I'm not saying it that way then. But if you read the books at all and then and then you watch the movie, it's god awful. It's got there's no like again from a purely director standpoint, I can see where he would be doing good and stuff like that, but it does not follow the story at all. Like it really doesn't. It creates its
I
own whole new story with the same characters and same like set pieces and stuff like that. So it's just it's kind of I don't know.
I mean
I like Rick Riordan a lot. I like him so much. I know his name.
yeah.
So and then for that movie to just like butcher that kind of
I mean it's better compared to the Avatar, the Last
yeah,
Airbender.
no, that's true. That was even worse. That was even worse. You're right.
the
You're not
thing is,
wrong there.
the thing is, I'm kind of a fan of the cartoon series that I watch it kinda a few
That's what I'm
times.
saying. That's what I mean, dude. Like if you know the story and everything else like that, like you're like saying, you watch the Avatar, and then you watch the Avatar movie, and you're like, God, this is awful. Same thing for me with Percy Jackson. I've read the books, I
Um,
know the story, and it's just when you
uh,
watch the movie, it's not
by
good.
the way, I'm talking about the M Night Shyamalan
Yeah, I know you
Avatar,
are.
even butchering the
That's another
names
thing.
of the characters. Um,
Yeah, that's the thing, man. And again, like M Night Shyamalan's a good director. He's known for making good movies, but that one was just awful because
I
it doesn't
mean,
like stick to the
at
soul of the
least
story.
at least his pick is the Sixth Sense. Then after that, it went downhill. Not
Yeah.
drastically, but it slowly went downhill, and he got the Avatar. That was the lowest, I think.
See, The
I mean,
Sixth Sense was pretty
but
good.
yeah,
That's
that's a
the
good
thing.
story.
It's hard to
That movie
it's
has a
hard
good
to
storytelling. Actually, I like it.
that's what I'm saying. So that one like is hard. It's like hard to compete with when you have like this really high
Mm.
bar. I feel like so when he's like gradually going down a little bit, I can see that and that's okay. But like you said, the Avatar one. So
What? Oh, Science was a good movie too.
did he do that one?
Yeah, Science.
That's the one with the crop circle, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one we have talked about last time. Where the only thing is that the alien died because of dirty
The
water.
water. No, that I like that one also. Yeah, no, it's a good movie. I
I haven't seen The Village.
very
Have you seen The Village? That's one
The
of his
Village.
movies too.
I didn't know that was his. You talking about where they're in the obviously they're in a village in the middle of the woods, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then they got
It's
the
like
creature.
an Amish kind of community where they're not
Yes, I
allowed
have
to
seen
get
that.
out of the village, and I think there's like a
Top
monster
tier,
there. I don't know.
top tier, top tier.
Have you
You
seen
haven't
that?
seen it? Watch it. Yes, top tier, top
I
tier.
really.
I won't say it's one
I
of the
think
best movies ever
the
made,
village was
but
the one
it's good.
after the Sixth Sense. That's why it's still there. It's like kind of on the top, but
So
it's like going down there.
gotcha. See, that's the thing, man. Signs, and then you got The Village, and then you got The Sixth Sense. All of those movies are like such a high bar. I'll be
Hmm.
honest; those are really high bar movies, and to try and compete with that like at a steady level forever is it's just not super realistic. It's those movies were really good. They're really
But
good.
in his defense, also, it's really hard actually to compress book one of the Avatar: The Last Airbender
Oh God,
in like a movie. Even like the latest series for Avatar, they can't even do it.
no,
They
that's the
needed
thing.
to
I didn't
change
like it. That
some of the stories actually to fit all of the other stories in some of the episodes.
no, I
But
completely
the thing
understand.
is that if you can't do it, then don't do it. Don't butcher the story.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. I completely agree with it.
Mm,
That's again like going back to the Percy Jackson thing. That's why I didn't like it. Like they over condensed it into this
yeah.
one film. Avatar did the same thing. The Netflix is like slightly better, but I don't like that one either. I really
Have
honestly
you
don't like the
seen that
Netflix
already?
version.
Have you
I
seen that?
watched a couple of the episodes. I watched a couple of the episodes. I'm not a fan. I'm not really a
Oh,
fan.
really?
Yeah, it's not. I'm not big on it.
What's the first thing that you didn't like there?
Again, it's like the condense, like how they condense it mostly. I'm okay with like some of like the effects stuff and everything else like that because I realize it's Netflix doing it, so it's gonna be like weird.
I
It didn't.
mean, the bending was good, right?
I can't remember super well. I think I only watched like literally only watched like one episode, but it was okay. For me, I don't want to. I don't know how to say this. It was like almost too colorful and stuff like that. Not like too vibrant is the word, not colorful.
Uh,
I I feel like Avatar is almost like got like a gritty
Yeah.
texture to it because of the way
The
it's like
only
drawn and stuff.
some of the things that I hate about it actually is that I think some of the castings are not fitting in. Do you know? Do you remember Zuko's girlfriend,
Um, my
May?
May,
May.
yeah.
He's he's so fat there. Like so she's so rounded. I mean,
Oh, really?
You haven't seen May there? Oh my god, you should look at it. And the only
She's got a
thing,
fat face.
one, yeah, you should. I'll send it to you later. And also,
Okay.
I hate how they like change the character of Boomy. It seems like Boomy there is so ungrateful and somehow angry at Aang that Aang left, kind of like that.
Yeah, I think we talked about that before.
Mm,
Boomy, yeah, no, Boomy's just like a great guy. Just a great
yeah.
guy in general. Like awesome, crazy as fuck, fun. I To change that character is just that is like he is a plot move character. He's a plot driven character. He's a
Yeah.
story driven character. To change that character changes the story dynamics a lot. I don't like that
Mm.
idea at all. So
What kind of
I'm right there with
noises,
you.
Michael? I
Is
hope
it
it's
is it
not
like
the noises that I think of.
is it bad or good noises? Like or both probably are annoying, you know?
And also, the thing is that it's Boomy actually who led Aang to Toph
Yeah.
because he
Yep.
mentioned to Aang that he needs a teacher who listens to the ground, to the
Yeah,
earth.
something like that. The earth, yeah. I think something like that. I agree with you. Yeah, no, that was is that not part of the Netflix series?
It's in book two, right?
It's again like I haven't seen like a bunch of the Netflix
Um, be-
version, so I was
because
curious if like
in
Boomy still does that.
because in book two, I think the Fire Nation attacked Umashu, and that's
Yeah,
where they
Omashu.
caught Boomy,
And they
only
steel
to find
cage,
out
yeah.
that Boomy can still earthbend. He was just waiting
Yeah,
for the right time.
with his chin. That stuff's so funny to me. It's like, yeah, dude, I still got my chin out here, dude. They didn't cut my chin. I'm fine.
Do you remember that? He was like put in a metal coffin, but still his
Yeah,
head
I
is
know.
out, so he can still earthbend.
Yeah, no. That no, it kind of does. The fact that May is like kind of got a fat face, I haven't even seen it, but I already am like upset about it because she has like such angular features. You know what I mean in the
The
cartoon.
the thing
You'd
is
expect
that
her to.
the thing that brings May to character is that he's so like cold, kinda,
Cold, yeah,
that um what ha- having a sharp face actually adds to the coldness of the character. But
exactly.
when her face is rounded, it doesn't make sense already because how can you like
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying, dude. You can't. It doesn't work. It does not
mm,
work. That's why I was bringing up the sharpness of her face. You know what I mean? It's more imposing when you
yeah,
got that soft face. It doesn't work like that, man. It just doesn't. Like Ty Lee, if they gave Ty Lee a fat face, I'd be okay with it. You know what I'm talking about,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Ty Lee, yeah.
Um,
So she had a fat face, it'd make
it
sense, but
seems
like
like
not my
May is fatter than Ty Lee actually in the series.
ugh,
I
that's
mean,
bad
May is
casting.
kind of quick also, especially like throwing knives. And how could you
Yeah,
do those quickly when you can't, when you're so heavy? Just kidding. It's not that fat. I mean, her face is just
kinda
rounded.
true though.
Yeah,
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like in the series, Ty Lee does have a kind of round face. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean,
May definitely does not.
they kind of said I mean, Tylee is like a descendant of the Earth nomads, so she's not um fully a Fire Nation from the Fire Nation. That's what they said actually.
Really?
That's why he's kind of jolly because she's kind of jolly.
I didn't know that. Is that like canon? That kind of
Now, I mean,
that
it kind of makes sense. They kind of compared Tylee actually to the Earth Nomads. The characters of Earth Nomads, and I mean she's the jolly one, which is like so
Oh, I
different
get it. Yeah,
from someone from the Fire Nation,
yeah.
and
Most of them are kind of dicks just in
and
general.
she's kind of agile also.
Mm-hmm. Super flexible. I need a
Yeah.
girl like that, dude. I
They
was like
kind of
watching like
also
the
they
other day.
kind of also remove the comic relief that Sokka brings to the group.
Really, that makes the
He's
show, dude.
Yeah, he doesn't make jokes at all. Kinda. He's
What?
more
What?
he's more focused on like being a leader. I mean, and also they kind of remove the misogynistic kind of attitude of Sokka on the first part of the shows. Like,
That kind of like makes his character, man. That's where he gets a lot of his character development from.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's true actually. Yeah, they remove like his comic relief. I don't know.
Dude, like Sokka's story is all about how he's kind of this like misogynistic douche who doesn't like benders, who is like works on being like he starts by being funny, and then he like leans into the leadership role, and then he
Yeah,
realizes that like that things aren't that way because he gets the two or three girlfriends. You know what I mean? He gets beat up by the
the
Yoshi
Kyoshi
warrior girl.
Warriors.
I can't think of it. Yeah, exactly. So it's just like, you know what I mean? That's like a whole that's like his story, his character development,
Mm,
everything, dude. Like that's a shame. That's a real shame, dude. I'm not happy about that. I think people would learn a better message for him from him starting like that. Also, you know what
yeah,
I mean? Because it's like, oh, don't be a misogynistic piece of shit or something like that. You know what I mean? Look at Sokka now; he's a leader. Like that works better.
and the thing is
Completely
that it
defeats
seems
purpose.
like um, who's Sokka's sister?
Katara?
Katara. She learned water bending quickly,
Oh, really? Yeah, see,
which
that's like
is
takes all the character
that's
development
so
out.
irritating because I think she got better when she on the last part of the series, right? When um she went to the water
Northern Water
North
Tribe.
Pole
Yeah,
when he trained with the master, right? It doesn't make sense with this story because along the way she got better quickly.
yeah, no.
So there's no like room for improvement to her. I
Yeah. That was a big plot device too, because Aang was actually better at waterbending than Katara for a long period of
yeah,
the show.
yeah,
And
that's
like
true.
you said, until they got to the North Pole and stuff, and then she started dominating. And again, that just
That's
like
true.
takes character development out of the equation, and that's just not good
Mm,
for the. It's just not good for a good story. You need
yeah,
individual character, like the way the original stuff was done. It was really good. It was like it was very mindful of all the different characters in the show. They
mm,
uh they all had very specific plot devices that were different than each other. They had different struggles. They had different character development areas. You know what I mean? It's
mm,
surprising because it's not very often you find a show that does utilize all the characters in such a way that they can grow and
mm.
then grow together. You know what I mean? It's like even the side characters in the show a lot of the time had like these character building exercises built right into the show. You
Yeah,
remember the you remember the one where Aang goes to the one air temple and then finds all the Fire Nation gear in there?
yeah,
Like even that one, that part in the show, the guy who runs that place had character development like etched right into that one single episode. You know what I mean? It was
that's the
pretty
Northern Air
impressive.
Temple, right?
I think so. Then they were all like flying around on
Yeah,
the glider.
the gliders. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
So
then they found out that the father of like the handicap one
Yeah,
has
yep.
been making air balloons for the Fire Nation,
Fired.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, but even
I
in that,
forget the name.
I can't think of
What's the
his name
name?
either. He got his eyebrows blown off and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember everything about the guy. Got made the candles. But that's what I'm saying. Even he had character development and growth in a
That's
single
true.
episode, and
Yeah.
it's really impressive. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's something Abbott like the cartoon did really well. I don't know what it is about like
It's
people who
Theo.
produce Theo. Oh, okay,
I don't know.
that's it. They people who make cartoons are very good at telling stories and putting in embedding messages into them. It's weird.
Mm.
Like a lot of people don't like cartoons, but realistically, like there is some of they're like the best at doing stuff like that. I think a lot of the time when they do it well.
The thing is that what made it actually really good is that they kind of brought the idea of genocide, something that could be comprehended even by little children.
Yeah,
They
that's what I'm saying.
talk about politics a lot, which is not
Hmm.
something that is being like forced to you. You will be, even as a child, you will learn actually a lot how ideologies work from from a different one to another. You know
It's
how,
impressive.
yeah.
How what now though? Keep going, man. I cook on here, dude. Like, cook. Got it.
And I, I think um that's the reason why I think they kind of got lukewarm with Korra, because during Korra's time it became like a little bit darker. It's not really for children anymore.
Yeah, I got darker.
I mean, it's just the
Ugh,
same actually with like Avatar: The Last Airbender. The thing is that with Korra, it became more mature. It's not for
it did be this.
kids.
It definitely did. They had like straight up Nazis in there.
Can- Actually, the first time when I tried watching Korra, I really don't like it that much. Uh, I
I was
mean,
like
maybe
back and
it's
forth
because
on it.
it's like on a different era already. There are like some changes already of how things work. I mean, there's like innovations already.
Mm,
And the thing is that there are a lot of people already doing like lighting bending, which is like um kind of a rarity in
yeah, those are different.
the last Airbender, and also like there are a lot of people also doing metal bending,
Yeah,
which
I
makes sense because like Toph created a school to teach children how to metal bend. But I always thought
yeah, that's
it's
the
just a
thing.
rarity also.
I agree with you. I think that it was supposed to be. You got to think about it in like years of development time, and that's like I guess it's hard for like comprehension levels for people.
Mm,
Uh, I don't know. It's supposed to be like almost 100 years in the future or something, or 50 years in the future. You got to
yeah,
think that
50.
it. You got to think that they're probably like you said there was the school for the metal bending, so it makes sense kind of right. There probably was
Mm,
a lightning school too, or whatever else, and there's probably like little details left out that would make it more sensible. But I do agree that the level and explosion of growth as far as like the show goes, because they basically went from I don't want to call it like ancient China or whatever, but like they got like
mm,
their cart drawn stuff. You know what I mean? They went from cart drawn stuff to
mm.
cars like overnight. You know what I mean? Like the most advanced thing they had was balloons, and balloons really aren't that advanced as far as
Yeah,
things go. I guess they had tanks too.
yeah, they have
It's
tanks.
an oil rig, so it's kind of like they had that in the original one. And that kind of there's like a weird level of technology in both series, and I think that kind of they like accelerated it for Korra. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? That's
I
all.
think during chorus time it's like in the UK when they started doing
Industrial Revolution.
steam engines, things like that,
Yeah.
and coal fired things like train
Hmm.
and those things. But
I
it's
think you're right.
the change was so drastic, or maybe because we haven't got like the third, the fourth book for the Avatar Last Airbender, where they tried to rebuild um like their world from the war, kinda.
Yeah.
So
I think a lot of like Korra's thing is like they're
world.
trying to express that all these nations working together create would obviously create a more prosperous world and stuff. And I think that's kind of like where all this advanced stuff comes from. They're trying to express how when they all came together
Mm,
that they just built this like almost not like utopia exactly, but like
mm,
how quickly things advance. I think that's part of it. I think that's what they're trying to express by showing all that stuff is like the level of advancement they made together. You know what I mean? And I
and
I get that, but I don't know if that's exactly what's going on.
and the
It's a
thing that I
little
hate most about it, actually, they try to show in the political ideologies of each antagonist, which is I don't like. Um, they do it
I didn't watch all of
in
it. So.
they do it in Avatar: The Last Airbender in such a subtle way that it's not that boring. But in Korra, especially with like the mood of the color grading of the series, which is already dark, and then you're going to like talk about politics, and then not just like doing it subtly, but like shove it in your face.
Yeah, no,
It's
I
not
get what
that
you're
fun
saying.
anymore.
Yeah, no, it is a little bit more aggressive about the tone and everything else like
Yeah,
that. Like you said, like even like you said, even the color grading is different. Yeah,
yeah,
it
it's so
is like
dark.
oh my god, dude. And that's what I was kind of getting to when I was talking about the color grading in the original versus how it is in the Netflix special. That's kind of what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? I didn't really. It kind of like meshed weird from the Netflix to that. Like
Mm,
they, it's like I said gritty, but gritty is not the right word. Maybe it's like
mm,
not opaque either. It's just
that's a,
it's like they're like lighter colors, but they're also like softer colors. And then in the show, they're super vibrant. They're like at the same color grade probably.
mm.
They're just much more vibrant and alertive. And I feel like they should be softer. Maybe that's what
Do
it
you
is.
know? Do you watch Batman the anime animated series?
Like which one? That's there's lots of them.
The one where in the intro of the the animated series, Batman stands on the building and then there's like lightning.
Oh, in the background, yeah, no, I've seen that.
Yeah. That's what I feel with Gora, actually. Like it's like,
Kind of
yeah, that's
similar. Yeah.
I'm a fan of Batman, but that animated series kind of wanna make me just force myself to watch the whole thing because it's kind of silent, it's dark, and it's not like really for kids.
No, no, it's not. That's the thing.
Eh,
It's TV TVs and cartoon shows used to have like a much more mature tone. Expect like even like cartoons that I watched when I was younger are much more mature, and they're
mm,
probably on a similar level to Korra, only not talking about such like so much the political stuff. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like you're talking about that Batman and stuff like that. That's like that's how a lot of cartoons were.
yeah,
Even the show like Static Shock was similar to that.
mm,
Uh, yeah, like because that one was very dark. It was all about gang violence and everything else. The
mm,
color palette was different, but yeah, no, that one was about gang violence. Kids bring guns to school and a
mm,
bunch of other stuff. And I think that was kind of like the norm for cartoons for a little bit, but then they kind of
mm,
like were like they pulled back from that a lot,
I see.
and that's how you got stuff with like the new Teen Titans and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's just it kind of
Yeah.
I'm not saying all of them were bad or bad shows. It's just like Steven Universe is a really good one, I think. Gravity Falls is really good, but they're also like they all have like a different, much lighter tone to them. You
I
know what I
see.
mean? As whereas cartoons from that era, like Korra, have like a much darker tone to them. You know, a more mature tone at least to them than what these cartoons do.
You know
And that
what?
could
What I'm going to do is actually rewatch Clara so that we could continue talking about this one because I kind of forgot like the ideologies of the antagonist in Clara. I mean,
I don't remember. I've only watched parts of it.
I mean, you haven't watched it. Anyway, let's end this for now, and we'll talk on Tuesday. Right.
All right, sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.